So I've been playing Neopets again for about 2 weeks now. The reason why I started playing again was a result of the game going independent after being under Jumpstart for many years. There are many videos talking about this, so I'll just say that I'm cautiously optimistic. Cautiously because the Neopets team is tasked with updating countless things that haven't been touched in years. Over these past 2 weeks, I've been diving deeper into the game than I ever have before. There are many things I've learned in my short time back, things that I think both newer and older players will find useful, especially if you don't browse the Reddit or Discord. So in this video, I mainly wanted to talk about a specific browser extension. There are many extensions and user scripts that can be found on the Neopets subreddit. To put it simply, browser extensions and user scripts are things that players have created that add quality of life improvements to the game. What I'm talking about today is a browser extension that highlights user-defined items as junk when using Quickstock. First, I'm going to show you how to install it, then show you how to update it, then finally the end result. I wanted to start with this extension because it is probably the most involved, but once it's set up, it just takes seconds to update. So first things first, you'll want to click the link I placed in the description. You can read the README if you want, but I'll just tell you the key information. There are 3 requirements. Number 1 is Python, which you can find by going to python.org and installing your version under downloads. The second requirement is Google Chrome. The third requirement is either Windows or Mac, and I'm going to assume that most people already have the latter 2 requirements. Once you have Python and Google Chrome installed, you are ready to go. Click on Code and then download zip. Both Mac and Windows should have native unzippers, but I'm old and I still use WinRAR. Once you extract it and open the folder, this is what you should see. Go into the folder. Now there are 2 things that we need to fix in the manifest.json file. Open it with Notepad or any other text editor. What you are going to change is this 2 to a 3 and HTTP to HTTPS. Changing the 2 to a 3 just makes it so that when you install the extension, Chrome doesn't give you an error about the manifest version being old. Luckily, this extension doesn't appear to use anything that requires version 2 specifically. But changing HTTP to HTTPS is necessary because Neopets now redirects to HTTPS automatically, which means the extension as was would never work because it was required the link be HTTP. Once those changes are made, save the file. Now we get to the fun part of editing the junk list. Open the item sheet. It doesn't matter if it's a text editor or a spreadsheet editor, just make sure that you leave it as a .csv file when you save it. The item sheet comes pre-edited with a lot of item names, but for demonstration purposes and the fact that this list is nearly 10 years old, I'm going to just delete everything and save it. But honestly, you can probably keep a lot of the names, as I'm sure majority of the junk from 10 years ago is probably still junk today. But once that's done, run GenScript by double clicking it, though right now it's blank for me so it won't do anything. You should see a window pop up for a split second. Finally, open up Chrome and go to your browser extensions by clicking on the dots in the upper right corner. Click Load Unpack. You want to select the folder that contains the 5 files, not the folder containing the folder. The extension is now installed. Now, how do you update it and how does it look when it's working? We will use a 5 doubloon coin as an example. Open up the item sheet, paste the name of the item on a single line, and save it. Run GenScript again. Open up Chrome, go to your extensions, go to the extension and click the reload button. Then once you refresh the Quickstock page, you can see the item is marked green. This extension is useful if you're the type of person, like me, who doesn't like remembering every single item you come across and determining whether or not it's junk. Though I wouldn't call the example of doubloons junk. But anyway, that's about it. Thanks for watching and I hope this helped. Peace.